Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 30th historical episode here for the CWA The Rural Draft Series. It's our 6th major pay-per-view show. CWA British Columbian Beatdown, or BC Beatdown, as I have coined it as what a show this is. Obviously, the main event, a highly anticipated matchup. Pac, the Bastard, taking on Bryan Danielson, and the main event for the CWA, the Canadian Heavyweight Championship, as the CWA Tag Team titles on the line, but all the titles on the line. It's a major show. We always should have all the major titles on the line. CWA Tag titles being defended in a cage match. It's the Young Bucks taking on Sheamus and Barrett. We have the triple threat match for the CWA Women's title, as Candice LeRae, Sasha Banks, the champion, Trish Stratus, the challenger. As we have an open challenge for TJ Wilson, his GWC International Open weight title matchup. He's calling on anybody. He gave out the challenge at the TV show, and now we'll see if anyone has flown into British Columbia to take him on. As we'll just we'll talk about the rest of the card when we get there, of course. Without further ado, let's just run the damn thing. Alright, so we obviously John Morrison and The Miz. It was kind of kayfabe wise, they're filming a TV show, so that's why they weren't at a lot of the TV tapings and whatnot. But seeing that they weren't booked, I was like, well, we gotta at least put them in something. So Shima there, and I see John Morrison there, and it's like, alright, this match is this needs to happen. Like, this would be a match, really in 2007, 2008, 2009, kind of that, time frame would be almost revolutionary, I think, if it was on the right television. Because, what John Morrison could do, what Shima could do, just incredible. You've put John Morrison in, like, the Bucks, like, Generation Me, kind of that era, 2009, 2010 Young Bucks, against, like, a Dragon Gate six-man team led with Shima. That's lighting up any TV you put it on. So that was just something that was like, man, that'd be a fun-ass match. Morrison gets the win with the Moonlight Drive in 10:21. That's a 62 for John Morrison. Joe Mo as Shima with a 52. It's obviously John Morrison Taya. Good pairing there. As that was the only pre-show match. We're kind of running into, so basically we have two road agents, and Bret Hart, who's technically not a road agent. He's more of the on-screen personality type, so he's not listed as a road agent. We just need to have him be listed as a road agent to make things easier. And we have Dean Malenko as the other one. As far as our referees, we have Jimmy Corderas and Bryce Remsburg. So really, we only have 2 and 2 of each. So it kind of gets a really quick. Because, on this card, we probably have at least 10 matches on the card. It seems like, at least, off the top of my head. Could be off by a little bit, but it's up there. And so having 2 guys ref and 2 guys road agent, 2 matches, or all throughout that whole schedule, a lot of guys can get overbooked and whatnot. We don't want to do that, so just kind of had to just keep it one pre-show match. I feel like it's a great pre-show match. It could have been on the main card for sure, just with no story, nothing like that. So I kept it at the pre-show. But yeah, 19,000 people at the Rogers Arena though. That's a shit ton of people. As we get the CWA BC Beatdown intro gets a 59. We'll take it. Could have been worse. As so Sammy Guevara and Noam Dar. This, Sammy Guevara gets the win in 10:23 with a 6:30. Just want to give Sammy Guevara some confidence there. It's a 58. The in-ring performance, it's there, especially on the aerial matches and whatnot, and the high spot matches. But just the pop's not there yet. We just gotta get more wins under his belt. As then the 6th man, again, this is happening in promotion in Japan, or just any type of promotion in Japan. This is getting crazy ass ratings. But here, and the Canadian Wrestling Alliance, it's getting a 53 as No Mercy of Go Shiozaki, Katsuhiko Nakajima, Tomohiro Ishii taking on Hiroshi Tanahashi, Naomichi Marufuji, and then the 3rd man. It was interesting 3rd man decision, but we went with Hiromu Takahashi. As Hiromu, and 7:41, he takes the fall from the Scoop Brainbuster by Katsuhiko Nakajima. So yeah, Naomichi Marufuji with a 60. 59 for Hiromu. That's tough. He outperformed damn near everybody with Marufuji, and then Tanahashi with a 50. 52 for Nakajima. Tomohiro Ishii and Go for 44s and 42s. wrong team definitely won. But Tanahashi and Marufuji, they've kind of been running through No Mercy. We wanted to at least give No Mercy a big win here on the pay-per-view, so that's why we have Nakajima pin Hiromu there with the scoop-powered brainbuster. Jesus Christ, had powerbomb on the mind. I got a 53 though. We'll take it. So the TJ Wilson's Open Challenge is accepted by Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix is a big opportunity for him. Taking on TJ Wilson. This would be a fun match if this actually would have happened. When TJ, could get in the ring. But, man, this was just a fun fucking match on paper. As TJ Wilson, he takes the fall by the Meteora in 9:46. Yeah, Ray Phoenix with a 77. Just ungodly, Ray Phoenix is in this mod. As he gets the win. Big win on, really the first kind of major show from what I can remember of what we've done. Ray Phoenix is kind of his big debut for him and whatnot. And, a big debut in a big way. Getting the GWC International Openweight title. So far, the most defenses someone's had is 1. Hopefully we can break that with with Ray Phoenix, rather, as TJ only had 1. Hiroshi Tanahashi only had 1. And Yamato, the first one who was part of, I believe... he was in Fox when he was the champion. It took forever for someone to crown him in game. Finally crowned someone, and now we've just kind of been using that as an extra belt for the mid card scene. There's that. So I got a 74 though, crazy. As this tag match, the Dark Order team of Brody King, Brock Lesnar taking on Kevin Steen and Sami Zayn. This Kevin Steen package pile driver on Brody King. 1, 2, 3 doesn't say it, but. Yeah, this is just, Brody King being the lesser of the 4. He takes the fall. I love the Brock and Father James Mitchell, a good pairing. That warms my heart. Got the crowd hotter, too, and advanced the story. Everybody did good, but Brody King with a 42. Stuff. Weak link. But afterwards, post-match, Brock flips the announce table. He is just pissed beyond belief. Father James Mitchell's just, screaming like, Brock, you gotta calm down, he is just ballistic of what his Dark Order has become. And right up next, they have Tommy Inn taking on Brody Lee. And it looks like Brody Lee, the big effing rig. He's got the Dark Order's number. This is going to be bad news for the Dark Order, and he's just fed up with it. He's the only one who feels like he's pulling his weight. Leashes out on the fucking announcer's table and just flips that ringside. As the monitors are down, everything's down. It's just a fucking mess that he has left behind. A destruction. That fucking deacon of destruction is Brock Lesnar. Father James Mitchell's deed of destruction. Laying it out as, goddamn, Brody Lee, Tommy, and what a match this would be in real life. But Tommy gets the win with Black Mass. Thanks, in part. It doesn't say it here. I had it listed. I don't know why it doesn't say it. Brock Lesnar makes the interference, runs in, takes out Brody Lee, F5s him. Brody Lee, gets back to his feet, gets hit by Black Mass. 1, 2, 3. And, still your champion, Tommy Inn, as my God. 76 for Brody Lee, 57 Tommy Inn. We're just rolling now with these ratings. And the great chemistry boost for Brody Lee and Tommy Inn, that's fun. The big effing rig runs into the beast incarnate. The Deacon of Destruction, Brock Lesnar, that's tough. Dark Order, they might have lost that tag match, but they still got the gold and the British Commonwealth title. As the women's match, Sasha Banks gets the win as she submits Candice with the Banks statement to get the win, as keeping Trish out of that finish. Sasha, she did her thing. 67 rating, 55 for Trish, 52 for Candice. Candice is getting better. Just Sasha's at a whole nother level. I got a 61 now. That's a tough kind of... Honestly, we should have the British Commonwealth title match go on as the... flip this around. But that's alright. We can deal with it. As then, as Sasha's making her way back up the ramp, poses for the crowd one time. Paige debuts, hits her from behind. Paige Turner onto the, basically the ramp area, the stage area, as poses with the belt. Crowd goes, hopefully, from the pop of her debuting. Big pop. As, kind of the question of, they don't know it. they don't know it as the audience, but you guys know watching the show, or watching this video, that Paige is not going to be able to wrestle. She's a non-wrestler. She's, we didn't want to make her active. So, just, not to cheat, because she's, not active in the mod. So, what is this, kind of entails for Paige? That she got she got a heater? That she got the girl that's gonna take on Sasha for her? Is she, like a women's manager? What's going on with this? We'll have to keep watching. You'll have to tune in to Stampede to find out. Big debut as we go into the co-main, the tag title matchup in a cage, as the Young Bucks defeat Sheamus and Barrett. Steel cage match 9:59. Matt Jackson pinning a Wade Barrett and a Meltzer driver. As I always hated how tag cage matches, it was kind of like elimination rules. I thought that was pretty dumb, so that's why we had the actual pinfall finish here. It's Nick Jackson with 71, Matt Jackson with 63, 57 for Sheamus, 44 Wade Barrett. Tough, but the Bucks doing their thing. Again, the title matches, the single title matches, really did great with the dark greens of the 74s. I think 76 for the Ray Phoenix TJ Wilson match, could be wrong. But main event time, Pac, Bryan Danielson, and 67. Yeah, I figured make it a technical masterclass. That was probably my bad, as that is poorly placed. But man, Bryan and Pac, they did their things. 81, 79, 20 minutes, they win. Bryan Danielson gets the one with the yes lock. CWA Canadian Champion still, as that is defense number 2 for him. Afterwards, they come to a handshake, but the bastard Pac shakes his hand. Bryan turns away, big mistake, gets blindsided by Pac, takes him out, hits him with the black arrow, does it again, does it a third time, 3 black arrows, which is highly impressive, the fact that he can do 3 back-to-back black arrows, but he was just, and even then that was enough. He locks in a fucking submission, and he's screaming, he's spitting, it's just fuming at the mouth. Referees pulling them apart, can't do it. Finally, they get him off of him, and just a big long ordeal, just the bastard Pac, really showing his true colors, as, takes out the champion afterwards, as that will do it for the CWA BC Beatdown show. Got a 67. Wasn't terrible. Wasn't they both did 74s? Yeah. So, we got stars here in Ray Phoenix and Tommy and even Brody Lee for sure. Brody Lee for sure. Meaning Tommy had like a 57, I think. But yeah, Brody Lee and Ray Phoenix did fantastic. We're gonna put them over in the speech for sure. They did a great fucking job. And then probably Bryan too, because Bryan had a 81. Just kind of poor place, but it is what it is. We had a rough and rowdy crowd. Kind of, it was wild. Usually we had the main event kind of angles and matches are the best thing on the card, but now roster has gotten so big, and it's gotten to the point where there's so many great guys on the roster, instead of kind of getting carried by either Brock or Sami Zayn, Kevin Steen. And now we have the guys of Bryan Danielson. And then Pac, too. Pac was doing his thing. But, kind of the big 4 that we had. Now we got Brody Lee. We got Ray Phoenix now. We got more guys coming in. As Sasha is doing her thing, too. In the women's division. Where we've just really come a long way thanks to our new people that have been brought in and whatnot. So, yeah. And, 30 episodes in, 30 episodes down. It's wild. We started this thing back in May. It's now, you're seeing this on November 30th, hopefully. Just wild. We've came this far. And we have a lot more. We have a lot more to do. I think we've done a great thing. Bray Wyatt there. Thought about signing him, but I was just like, maybe not. Kind of. He'd be a first for us on the channel. I don't think I've ever booked Bray Wyatt as far as on the channel. Maybe, actually, no, on the War series I did, because that was 2016, so yeah. But that was a very, very, very short-lived series. It's, just booking modern-day WWE gave me a stroke, pretty much, but it's, that would have been a fun challenge. I got something up my sleeve for Bray Wyatt in the future. I think he'd be great in. As we got some... Oh! Look at that. Would you just look at that? Oh! Oh yeah, well, also forgot to even mention about this. This is big news. So, we're like, yeah, Miko Satomura, we gotta get our more wins. Gotta more wins to get our more over. Fucking Mika Satomura retired. I completely forgot she had, like, announced she was gonna retire. And obviously get, like, a 3-month waiting period. Grace period, rather. Until they retire, and it just kind of hit me out of nowhere. Like, fuck. Because that was huge. She would have been great for it. She completely left the business, too. Which, sucks that we still have her, like, on tab. We should probably have her be, like, a road agent or something. So, yeah, she doesn't even want to do that, so. Yeah, we're gonna have to, like, do something to get rid of her. We're just kind of stuck with her. I guess we could try to release her or something. Who knows, but. Also, you know, Tetsuya Naito, that had been another fun signee, too. It's over as out in Canada, and he's, you know, Tetsuya Naito, for God's sakes, but couldn't get it done. Olympus is just killing it right now. They're really the biggest promotion right now in the world. They're doing their thing. They're signing people to exclusive contracts. It's going to be us and them, really, trying to sign people. Because we were doing great, but now I think we've made 11 million. But now, you know, we just made 204,000 last month alone. It's not looking good for us. We're probably going to make another, you know, 200,000 again. He keeps signing up more and more people. It's going to be bad news for us. We just got to watch out for that. But fucking Kota Ibushi. How fun. We need to do Kota Ibushi and Pac. Like, that's got to happen. Kota Ibushi, Bryan Danielson has got to happen. We got to do Sami Zayn. Kota Ibushi, I mean, those two had phenomenal chemistry together. There's just so many. Rey Fenix and Kota Ibushi, dear God. Like, there's so many great matches that Ibushi can do with this roster. He's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun to book. I mean, just Ibushi and Tanahashi, teaming-wise, against each other. Ibushi and Nakajima. That's fucking awesome. I mean, Ibushi and Hiromu. That's another, it goes on and on and on. But thank you all for watching, as we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.